Hi YouTube, I am here today to review the Naked 2 palette and also to give you a chance to win a Naked 2 palette, which is very, very exciting, and I'm very glad to be doing that. This is sort of a celebratory giveaway. I tried to think of something that everybody seems to want, and I know everybody's very, very into the Naked 2 palette, so I thought I'd give someone a chance to win one that doesn't have one, or someone that maybe wants to give one away as a gift or keep one in their makeup kit if you're a makeup artist. So first I'm just going to start with my review. And the Urban Decay shadows are super famous for their pigmentation, particularly they're famous for their super shimmery shades. I mean, I've had Half Baked is probably one of my very first eyeshadow colors that I ever owned that was high end. And the Naked 2 palette is a take on a neutral palette. That's the whole point of the Naked palettes, obviously. The original Naked palette is a palette that has sort of blues and greens at the ends of it, at the end of the palette, versus these sort of brown shades. Now, the reason why I never bought the original Naked palette was because I sort of felt like I had a lot of the shades that I needed, and for me, a Get Up and Go palette will not work without a matte black shade. So I would have had to keep bringing a matte black shade with me everywhere I went while I was using the Naked palette. So when I saw the Naked 2 palette and I was thinking about doing a giveaway for you guys, I thought, all right, I'll grab two. I had a coupon for 20% off at Sephora, and I said, okay, I'll grab two, or was it 15 or 20%? I think it was 20. I thought, okay, I'll grab two and do this sort of giveaway, and I will definitely use all these taupey colors. Taupe is a universally flattering shade, so you're going to find, because a lot of these colors are, in fact, taupe based, that these are going to be very flattering shades for you regardless of your skin tone. So I'm just going to quickly swatch these colors for you. Okay, so I've swatched them all on my arm here for you. Excuse my sort of wild beachy hair that I have going on here. Anyways, the Naked 2 palette does come with a little brush that has a barrel end and a sort of concealer style end, which is great for packing on shadows. And then the colors are as follows. They are Foxy, Half Baked, Booty Call, Chopper, Tease, Snake Bite, Suspect, Pistol, Verve, YDK, maybe you don't know, I don't know, Busted, and then Blackout. So those are the shades as they sort of appear. They are very highly pigmented, and the shimmery shades tend to be a little bit more powdery than some of the other shades, just so you know. And then I swatched them on my hand with a little bit of the Kat Von D primer. They are very pigmented without primer, but I always like to show you shadows sort of with primer, and then I always try to blend the edge of the line out where there is no primer so you can see what it looks like. So right here we have Foxy, which you basically can't see because it's a skin tone. Then we have Half Baked, which is a beautiful, beautiful pale gold color that blends out beautifully. This isn't even blended out, but it could blend out really, really beautifully. Then we have Booty Call, which is what I'm wearing in my tear duct area today. And Chopper, which is just such a strong color and goes on really, really easily, so you don't need a lot of the product. Chopper will probably last you a really long time. Then we have Tease, which is a matte color, and this is a sort of purpley brown taupe. It definitely has a slight purple taupe. It's a slight purple tone in it. It reminds me of a MAC shade. Let me see if I can remember which one it is. I have my MAC palettes right here. It reminds me of, whoa, there's been an explosion in my MAC palette. Let me just see what's the one it reminds me of. It reminds me of Hoax a little bit. Not a ton, but it's pretty close to Hoax. So that's a dupe if you already have Hoax. And then we have Snake Bite, which is a shimmery brown shade here with like some sort of dark tones in it. And then it's not really picking up exactly right, but that's okay. And then we have Suspect, which is a sort of true gold beige taupe. And then we have Pistol, which is the color I'm wearing in my crease today and under my lash line, my lower lash line. And then Verve, which I think is just a stunningly beautiful shade. I hope this is picking up with the light the way that it is. And then we have YDK, which is a sort of golden bronzy shade. And then right at the tippy top, we have Busted, which I had to reapply the primer, so I think the primer was a little wet when I applied these shades, so they're probably a little bit darker than they would be normally. But this is Busted, which is actually quite shimmery, and it's not really showing up. I'll just show you on my finger, because I don't think that's showing up very well. Well, I guess it does show up kind of that way. And then obviously this super dark matte black, which is called Blackout. So those are the shadows. We've got my arm all clean here. Thank goodness for makeup wipes. Now, if you would like to win your very own Naked palette, I'll actually pull it out for you. If you would like to win this Naked 2 palette, the rules are very simple. This is open internationally and there is no age limit. If you are under the age of 18, though, I would like to get a letter from your parents, or just make sure that it's okay with your parents that I send something to your home address. You need to be a subscriber, number 1. And you also need to comment below, and you can only enter once, what your favorite video of mine has been, and make sure that you go ahead and favorite that video if you have favorites enabled on your channel. And if you don't, it'll still count, don't worry about it. And I just want to say thank you guys all so much for watching and for all of your support. I'm very excited to have reached 1,000 subscribers, which is why I purchased this baby, to say thank you to you guys for 1,000. It's very exciting to me to be growing, and I hope to only grow more. Any comments or questions you guys have, I'm always available on Twitter and on my Facebook channel, and of course here on YouTube. So I hope you'll reach out if you've got any questions or video requests or suggestions. And I hope you guys are all having a really, really great week, and I'll see you guys all again really soon. Bye for now, loves, and good luck!